Hey guys, Taylor with GammaEdge coming at you with a quick pre-market video for October 9th, 2023. The morning call PDF notes have been posted in the Discord, so please refer to that.
Unlock your potential with a comprehensive suite of investing tools and expert education with GammaEdge. Start your free 14-day trial today.
So the thing to note is we had a kind of reversal trigger day, second, third day higher than that. So something to keep in mind. Again, this is kind of a fresh signal, so don't get too far out over your ski tips as we've been noting. But as you will see, you know, the gamma delta structure is starting to look more constructive to the upside, starting to see calls come in, and you know, kind of with the short-term long signal and cumulative tick above transition zone on the dashboard. You know, not the worst time to be trying to increase your long exposure here. So with that, let's get into the web app. This is SPXP PM settled. This is the full complex over here, indicated by our expiration panel. Things to note: first off, starting with the transition zone, you see 42.95, 4,300. We are set to open above that. For those that have been following us for a long time, even a couple weeks here on YouTube, the net delta, I'm starting to see green appear above a spot price, so that's out of money calls, and the money puts are being closed. And then below spot price, we have out of the money puts being closed, and the money calls starting to appear more. So we're starting to transition more from the red squares on the market structure map to the green squares. We're not quite there yet, but we are transitioning, so that is a positive first step. And then just note the key levels kind of at every quarter strike, half strike, starting to see some meaningful gamma delta appear. Here we're looking at the 0DT expiration. Thing to note is negative trans is above, negative GEX is above a positive GEX. That's why we don't have a transition box outlined here. Paul discussed that more in the Discord notes, so please refer to that if you're interested in what that means. For us, things to note here, you'll see a lot of in-the-money calls forming, a character change from last week, so that is constructive. Some supportive actions downside, so I want to see 4,300 hold if we do get a downside move. If we lose that, then could see moves, down to 42.75, kind of where your negative GEX is at. In terms of negative gamma, I mean not negative GEX. And to the upside, obviously 42.25, one sticking point to the upside. If we can break above upside, then we have negative deltas up to 43.45. So keep in mind that. Next, moving on to the 1DT, you can see it's starting to be more constructive day over day here. We have a lot of green deltas, so in the money, out of the money calls dominated. Transition zone, setting the open right at the top of that. That's constructive. Want to see that zone hold, progress higher. 43.50 is plus GEX and COI on this time frame. That is constructive. Now we are looking at balance of the week, so that's Monday through Friday expirations. Again, transition 42.90, 42.95. We are set to open above that, which is constructive kind of on the week to start. Bear in mind your zones to the upside. 43.30 is plus GEX to the upside. If we can break through that, then we have positive gamma, some delta strikes continue to build up and out. One thing to note is plus GEX is above COI. Paul hits on that in the Discord notes. Understand what that means. We prefer to see it the other way around. COI is greater than plus GEX. We know that is positive expectancy. This setup does not. So again, make sure you're familiar with those notes. Any questions, please let us know. Lastly, we have the SPX AM plus PM settle complex. This is all expirations turned on. You can see the transition zone is still wide and loose. However, as Paul notes, with our eye, we can kind of better filter that transition zone, which is kind of right around in this area, kind of 4,300 to 43, 05 more or less. We're kind of opening right at the top of transition here. We are starting to see, some green delta strikes come in. However, want to see that the out of money call speculators really start to come into the complex. Seeing it here and there, but hopefully we can see that when we look back on Friday, see a lot more green deltas than we do today on Monday. And lastly, again, transition zone is pretty clear here on the landscape view. On the prior view, you see that White box would have been pretty large, but here it's pretty good. Small notes, you know, has a pretty good filter. So looks relatively balanced on the week. So with that, yeah, understand the key levels, kind of the if-then statements that we do lay out here in the presentation, and also in our Discord notes. So with that, best of luck to y'all today, and we will talk to you later. Bye.